Rising. Man. This world is getting stranger and stranger. Oh yeah. But if you have the open third eye, if you're watching carefully, you get the clues. You can see everything that's happening. It's right in front of our faces, yeah. And you have to just sit back, be the observer. A great scientist, Nikola Tesla, said, "I am the observer." You have to observe. What are they showing us? What am I looking at right now? You know, recently I just watched Jurassic Park Dominion, and what I saw was predictive programming of how a company can genetically modify pretty much everything, and how this company can create a food shortage in order to hold dominion over the people of Earth. And you know, we're going to be breaking this down today. And you know, a lot of people are they're awake and aware that you know, they're trying to create this food shortage. Are you awake and aware of the food shortage? Are you awake and aware of the dinos? The dinos are out there. The dinosaurs are there. The reptilians are there. Yeah, but all these things are right before our face. And today I'm going to be breaking this down. I'm going to be showing you the direct correlation of what this movie is, the predictive programming of what is happening around the world. This company, Biosyn, it actually reminds me of this other company I hear of, BioNTech. So this company, Biosyn, it had control of all of the genetically modified technology, all of the genetically modified creatures around the world. And this company, Biosyn, was creating a food shortage. Don't go anywhere, because this video is going to show us all exactly what's happening in the world right now. Please put a like on the video if you're here to go down the rabbit hole. If you're here to dive deep into what's happening, how can we make changes in our everyday lives? Yeah, it's good. It's good to see everyone. You know what? When you are, you have to take this now moment, you're going to have to take it into your own hands. That's what I'm doing right here. And everything is presented to you, right? So things in the world, they are presented to you. So will you accept it, or will you deny it? Will you close your eyes? Will you take another shot and go right back to, let's go right back. Cheers, let's take another shot and go right back to work. Or are you awake and aware of what's going on? It's good to see you, Kev. Yeah, please really, right now, if you're getting this right now in the now moment, please put a like on this video and share this video, because everyone wants to learn about food shortages. Everyone wants to learn about genetically modified organisms and how a company could actually control. The company has the rights. The company has the rights over genetically modified organisms. And for those that are, you know, brushing up on their science, organism means living thing, right? So a company, get this, if a company can genetically modify the organism, do you know about this? If a company could genetically modify the organism, that company, in this case, Biosyn, was given the rights to it. Can you believe living things? A company can have rights to living things. Isn't this interesting? But this is what Jurassic Park Dominion was showing us. I'm going to be breaking this down. We're going to apply it to the world that we're in right now, our everyday lives. And it's right in front of our face. It's literally right in front of our face. And all we have to do is decode. That's all we have to do. Decode and become aware, because awareness is the precursor to change. We're becoming aware of all this crazy stuff that's happening right now. So we gave everyone enough time to get on the live stream. please put a like on the video. It helps others find this message. If you happen to be new to this channel, you stumbled across this message, please subscribe to the channel. Click the bell next to subscribe. Select all. We do daily videos here. There's so much in the world for all of us to break down. They're showing us the truth right in front of our face. We're going to be talking about the locusts today. We've got to wake up now. Got to wake up to the food shortage. Everyone, right? Wake up in the chat. Let's get everyone up. If you'd like to go even into further detail tonight on Patreon, we will be going live. The link is in the description if you'd like to participate in tonight's live stream on Patreon. Link is there. If you'd like to support this channel and this work, there's a link at the pinned comment. Cosmic Dreams. It's good to see you, Cosmic Dreams. Thank you so much for the support. Oh, I missed that coffee, Cosmic Dreams. I got to get the coffee flowing again. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you, Cosmic Dreams. So let's take a dive. Jurassic Park Dominion was a predictive programming of how a company that is genetically modifying organisms can actually own and control everything, and how they can actually bring forth extinction, an extinction event to humanity. Are you aware we're in an extinction event right now? It's time to wake up, Patricia. Absolutely. So this movie was actually not about dinosaurs. Jurassic Park. Remember Jurassic Park when we were they taught us a lot. I love the original Jurassic Park. Even the original people came back for this one. Everyone. It was all in because it's across the world right now. But this movie, and again, I'm going to be sharing about it, but you know, some people that watch it with the 3D lens, they say, oh, you ruined the movie. But I'm teaching you how to watch the movie from the fifth dimension with a higher vantage point. And that's what I'm here to teach you. It's good to see everyone in the chat. Everyone strolling in for this one. I love you. You have to watch with the open third eye, and you have to see from a higher vantage point. So this movie was actually about locusts, right? It was about locusts and genetically modifying these massive locusts. They were like tremendous, you know, and they were eating all of the crops, and then there was no food for the people, and the world was running out of food. Annette Klein, thank you so much for the support. Annette Klein writes, time to start raising our own chickens. Wake up, sheeple. Yeah, Annette, thank you so much for that. So in this movie, all of a sudden, around the world, there was, first of all, there was dinos all around the world, but that's not what the main idea of the movie was about. The movie was about genetically modified locusts, and the locusts, they were ginormous. They were like, I don't know, as big as a dog almost, these locusts, you know, and they had prehistoric DNA. The locusts had prehistoric DNA. They would go into a field and eradicate the whole field, but only a certain field of crop, like warriors. It was only a specific field. The genetically modified locusts, they would go and they would eat all of the independent farmers' crops. However, these genetically modified locusts by Biosyn, they did not eat the genetically modified crop from Biosyn seed. Isn't that interesting? Yeah. They didn't eat the BioNTech. They didn't eat the Biosyn seed crop. They only ate the independent farmers' organic crops, and they all were eaten. And there was two farms right next to each other, right? And I forget the lady's name. She was in the original Jurassic Park. She looks up and she goes, "Is that your property over there? Is that your crop?" She goes, "No, that's the other people's. They use Biosyn seed. We're independent." Gotta wake up now. So the locusts went in there, they destroyed the organic seed, but they left the Biosyn seed alone. Isn't that interesting? So these locusts, These locusts had genes from the Cretaceous period, and the entire food chain was about to collapse because they kept eating all of the crops. But none of the crops they were eating, get this, Light Warriors, none of the crops, they just left them alone, was the crops grown with the Biosyn seed. And this way, this company was cutting the food supply in half or even more, and they were actually controlling the world's food supply. So now Biosyn, they had, as these massive locusts, and check the video out and watch the video with the open third eye, Jurassic Park Dominion. It's not about dinosaurs, it's about locusts and food shortages. You gotta wake up now. So they had to stop this. Obviously, they still had the dinos, they had the dinosaurs. I used to love the original Jurassic Park, back in the day. Now it's, they're showing you a lot of disclosure. Please take Jurassic Park and watch it with the open third eye. It was a good movie. They go on an adventure now. They're waking up, right? They're learning that these genetically modified locusts, they're killing off all of the crops, and it's being manufactured. Hashtag fake food shortage. You could put it in the chat right now. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it so weird? Even the weather is strange right now. It's freezing cold in places where it's supposed to be warm. Isn't a big event about to happen this year? It's crazy what's going on. Fake food. Joe Piscopo knows it's fake food, genetically modified. So Biosyn owned all of these things. So what was the premise of this video? We're going to go on an adventure. We're dun 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 dun. We're going on an adventure now. So Biosyn was awarded proprietary control of dinosaur technology by the U.S. Congress. Biosyn set up a facility with a hyperloop under the ground. What's going on in the tunnels under the ground? Biosyn set up a facility with a hyperloop in Italy's Dolomite Mountains, right? So they go to Italy. Isn't it interesting? That's where the Vatican is, in Italy, right? What's going under the ground over there? So you see all of the big beasts over there. You see all the dinosaurs that are over there in Italy. Lisa NYC, thank you so much for the support. You're amazing. I hope you're learning something new from this, Lisa. Please share. It's my honor to do this, Lisa. We got to learn what's going on. They have to show you. Remember, there's laws of the universe. You got to get off the karmic wheel, the law of free will. They got to tell you the truth, Light Warriors. They got to tell you the truth. Reality seer, you see videos of people actually finding these monsters that are walking around the world. They're roaming the earth right now. So isn't this interesting? Please put the like on the video if you are learning something new. Please share this video far and wide. So what we learned from this video, this movie, the U.S. Congress can actually award control. So Biosyn actually owned the dinosaurs. Isn't that interesting? Living things, organisms. I guess they can be owned because they're genetically modified DNA. It's like a proprietary blend, Light Warriors. Yeah, the dinosaurs. What are your thoughts on this? Isn't that interesting? What's happening in the world today? So these dinosaurs, they were owned. They were the property. Can you believe an organism could be the property of Biosyn, right? So Biosyn, and the guy was in there. He pretends to be all nicey nice, right? But he's nefarious behind the scenes. This is what happens. Oh, we're gonna do everything great, and we're gonna be nice to everyone. But that guy, he was no good, So now they're going on an adventure, and they actually kidnap not only one of the raptors. Isn't it interesting? This genetically modified raptor where the gene was kind of cloned almost. The raptor was able to give birth to a baby raptor by itself. So they kidnapped that, and then the person in the movie, they actually they made a clone, and one clone, right, the mother gave birth to the daughter by itself. So they wanted to figure out how is this possible. So they actually kidnapped the kid. And so they kidnapped the kid, and they brought the kid to Italy in the movie Jurassic Park Dominion. So so they go on a plane, they go to Italy, then they go to this underground layer in Italy. They go to the underground layer, and it's interesting. So now they're underground. They have like dinosaurs, you know, fighting other dinosaurs. All this like you know, stuff that they were sharing in the movie. That they were selling dinosaurs on the black market. They were breeding dinosaurs. There's a whole. It's very interesting when you watch this this movie. Please put a like on this video. It's going to help others wake up. Hashtag it's time to wake up. Wake up, Tom. Everyone's got to get Tom up right now. Tom's got to wake up. So they go to Italy. They go to the underground layer. They're trying to find a kidnapped child in Italy, where the Vatican is. So then, you know, one lady, she activates these raptors that can, they follow this red light. They put the laser on the people, and then the raptors seek and destroy. They're like marked, and the raptors go after the people. So, you know, the main character, you know, she breaks out, and then you see them like running through Italy. And it's interesting. You see like the streets, it looks like the Vatican, right? And you see the demonic dinosaur reptilian creatures running and trying to eat them. And then eventually, you know, they get on the plane. They go to the other bigger place with the Hyperloop, and they have all these crazy things that are going on under the ground. And you know, eventually they find the kidnapped child. They rescue the kidnapped child. You know, very interesting as well. They had hybrids. They had dinosaurs that were, well, some people say, you know, dinosaurs and birds, they had feathers, but this was the first Jurassic Park movie where the dinosaur had wings, and it had it was like a bird. If you saw it, let us, wasn't that interesting? The dinosaur, half dinosaur, half bird. That was weird stuff. So we have these weird, you know, mixing of genetics, and it was very, you know, interesting. So what we're seeing in the world, it's the stage of the world is a movie, and then we see movies within movies. Yeah. It's like dreams within dreams. It's like Inception. And that's why the people of the world, they said men's hearts will fail them for fear. A lot of people's minds are bending right now. They have no clue what's real. But, you know, I saw Biosyn, and I always see these commercials for BioNTech. You ever see commercials for BioNTech? And I'm watching Jurassic Park, and I said, wow, look at Biosyn. They own all the organisms. Isn't that interesting? So now all of the organisms, if you're just stumbling into this breakdown, Jurassic Park Dominion was about a food shortage. And the food shortage was created by these locusts, right? So you see these big giant bugs, these creatures. Ooh, you ever see these big giant bugs? Crazy what's going on. So, you know, when they said men's hearts will fail them for fear in the end days, if you actually saw these things running down the street, if you actually went into a field and you saw thousands of locusts the size of a dog, a massive, like, you know, like a little dog, like flying in the air, eating all the things, attacking you, you know, crazy locusts, you know. Lori Diaz knows. Oh man. It's really crazy when you start breaking this down. So I encourage you, I study all day long. So once you have awakened, you have to find your way out of this matrix, and we're trying to help people wake up to the illusionary world. So I sit back, I watch the Jurassic Park Dominion, and I see the Biosyn, and I see that Congress gives them the right to own the dinosaurs, and then Biosyn is like taking over the world. Biosyn is genetically modifying the crops, and then they create a creature, this massive locust that only eats organic, and it destroys the organic and leaves the biotech crops alone. So that was a very interesting thing to see, you know, and yeah, then they were trying to destroy the evidence. You know, it always goes crazy in these movies. So the guy says, you know, burn. He had he was breeding more of the locust. He sets them on fire. They're burning up. They're making, and they break free, and now the locusts are on fire, and they're flying around, and they're dropping from the sky on fire. They're setting everything on fire. It's hellfire and brimstone, Light Warriors. No, but it really was a good movie. It was a good cinematic adventure. We go on an adventure. We learn. And that's what I encourage you all to do. You know, you could sit back, you could you could dabble in the Matrix, you could watch a nice video like that. So you know, what are your thoughts on this? You know, let's break down Jurassic Park Dominion. You know, should Biosyn actually own the dinosaurs? And you know, some of the people in the movie, they're coming in and they're trying to rescue some of the dinosaurs. They're trying to free them. And the whole movie was like kind of showing like the dinosaurs were, you know, living in the world, and how can humans and dinosaurs, you know, live together, right? But it was the whole aspect of the tech, the tech, and how they were genetically modifying. They're ripping the gene from one thing, combining them together, you know. And the recent Jurassic Worlds, they're really showing you this, and they're taking, they're splicing genes, they're creating bigger dinosaurs, scarier dinosaurs with greater abilities. So, you know, it's like first of all, when they brought, like in the original Jurassic Park, they just brought the dinosaurs back. Now they're making hybrids, right? They're making hybrid dinos. You ever see the hybrid dinos out there? So, yeah, so it's crazy. So now, this company, they have the proprietary control, the rights to the dinosaurs, the dinosaur technology awarded to them by the U.S. Congress, and so they had control of the crops, and basically they're cutting the crops in half, because those locusts ate all the organic, and they magically left the Biosyn seed alone. Bassman writes, "It's bizarro world. It absolutely is." Rihanna Starr, isn't it a great movie though? It really teaches you, and there is no way out, Ann. You got to find the light of Christ to get out of the Matrix. It's true. It's true. Yeah, Jupiter Ascending, tremendous video as well. Yeah. So, you know, they're showing you all of this, and, you know, we the people, you know, we have to, like, think of dinosaurs, just for example, right? We're just breaking down the movie. Please put a like on this video if you're following along, if you're enjoying the movie, if you have the open third eye. Do you enjoy Jurassic Park? I always love Jurassic Park, but I'm teaching you all, you could actually look at the meanings behind these movies, and what are they showing us? I love the original Jurassic Park. I think I was like 10 when the first one came out. I don't remember. It was great. It was a good time. I remember it. I watched it with my father in the movie theater, and I was like, wow! Like look at the you know, the special effects. It was such an amazing thing back then. I actually feel the special effects, you know, back in the 90s, you know, and you know, the early 2000s were better than what it is now. Now it's just like, it's like sometimes it's like not even realistic at all. At least it was better back then, you know. I haven't seen that one, Laura C. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, no, there's a lot of things to be awake about. So, what are your thoughts on this? You can leave comments on this video. What are your thoughts about should this Biosyn should they own dinosaurs? Should a company own organisms? Can you own organisms? I thought like God gave us freedom, and just because they changed the genetics, they have this is the proprietary blend, so they own the crops, they own the seed, they own the living creatures, whether it was a plant or an animal. It's time to wake up, light warriors. You gotta wake up. Yeah, Tom is sitting there, he's eating his genetically modified food, he's sitting there. It's time to wake up. Oh, Dion Sandals is here. It's good to see you, Dion. Yeah, so I tell you what though, those bugs, those locusts, that's what really creeped me out. I didn't like seeing those big ugh, they were big, and they were chasing down the kids. They hid in the barn. It was crazy. Spiritual Bean Coffee writes, God owns reptiles steal. Oh, I love you guys. This is it's a great channel and community. Please put a like on the video. It's going to help others wake up. That's how you create a food shortage, and hold dominion. What was it called? It was called Jurassic Park Dominion. The Dominion wasn't about the dinos. It was about Biosyn. Got to wake up now. Dominion over livestock. They want to hold dominion through the genetics. So they created all these things, right? They created the locust. The locust was eating the crop, but not the so what was left? They had everything. They had the Biosyn crop. They had the Biosyn locust taking care of any organic crops. Eat. It's a eat and destroy mission. It's an eat and destroy mission. So all of these locusts, listen, things can happen. Like you could have like a big bug like that created. You ever see that big bug? If you saw Jurassic Park Dominion, let us know in the chat. Jurassic Park Dominion. It's actually Jurassic World Dominion. Jurassic World, because it was around the world now. It wasn't just in the park. It was around the world. It was around the world. So the locusts were going around the world, eating the crops. Dinosaurs around the world. And, now we have dinosaurs. They're uncontrollable. What could we do? So they gave the control, the genetics to Biosyn. It's a crazy world. It's getting crazier, by the way. You could watch this on the TV, Lori. It's on the TV. I saw it on the TV. Everything's falling out. Please put a like on the video. It helps others find this message. And this is, it's Jurassic. We're living in Jurassic Park right now. We got a dun 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 dun. Jurassic World out there. It's Jurassic World. Stay hydrated. There's all types of bugs they could create, the Biosyn. Biosyn, right? They had these big, it was like the size of a dog. Please put a like on the video. You're learning something new. RJ Soul just had an epiphany. So if they're showing you, it's so abnormally cold for this area. So they're showing you if they can make giant bug creature like that. What about little itty bitty buggies? What about little itty bitty tiny bitty buggies? The little buggy. What about those little buggies? What about the little itty bitty ones? It's time to wake up. It's time to wake up, rise, and shine. If they make the big bugs, can they make little itty bitty tiny buggies? Let me know in the chat. We're going to have a tremendous Patreon tonight. We're going to be talking about this all tonight. I'm reading the chat right now. Anything you want to learn about tonight, Patreon, the link is in the description. We're going to have a great time. A great time tonight, yeah. We have to, yeah, we have to bring back the sunshine. Where's the sunshine? Listen, you have to have a good time. I'm watching Dominion. We got Jurassic World Dominion is rolling right now, and I'm looking at it, and I'm saying, this is what's happening in our everyday lives. That's the name of our channel. We break this down. Yeah, it's Monday Night Raws tonight on Patreon. Check it out, Light Warriors. Yeah, you got to watch out for those little itty bitty bugs, itty bitties. It's the Biosyn. Yeah, Biosyn was in Jurassic World Dominion. And listen, I give the movie, what is it, 4 stars? I give the movie 4 stars. Check it out, you know? Check it out. But the movie is not about dinosaurs. The movie is about food shortages. The movie is about holding dominion over the people. And that's why they set out on a quest. There was a whole quest to stop all this, to stop the nonsense. And that's, you know, each and every one of us, we're on a quest right now. We're trying to figure out what's real in this world anymore. What the heck's going on out there? Imagine the dinosaurs, so I just, boom, they start walking, the dinos are coming. Frank, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you, Frank. You're my brother. Frank writes, at noon Eastern, we should all think of something we love unconditionally. Raise our vibration so high we make it change. Love you guys. Yeah, Frank, we're going to stay focused on the positivity. It's the power of positivity. Kenny writes, pass the Smurf water. Yeah. Remember the Smurfs, Ken? I remember the Smurfs. Yeah. It's Smurf-tastic. Yeah. Oh, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy what's going on. If you're just tuning in, we were just breaking down Jurassic World Dominion. We went on a quest. We went to Italy under the Vatican. We saw they kidnapped a child. They brought her under the ground. They were genetically modifying the locusts. The locusts were eating all the crops. There was a major food shortage, and you know, what did she? I forgot the quote she used. She said something. Your 3 meals, when they control the food, you're 3 meals away from anarchy or something like that. It's crazy. Jurassic World Dominion, yeah, and that BioNTech thing, that company. What was that name? Biosyn company. They held dominion. They owned everything. The U.S. Congress said, let's give them the rights. They had the rights to everything now. They had the seeds. They had the locusts. They had those dinos, and then the main character. You know, she was trying to free the dinosaurs, and it's all over the world. It's happening. It's everywhere right now. We have to wake up to what is our reality right now? What is our reality? So, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think that Biosyn should have owned the dinosaurs? They're supposed to be organisms, right? So imagine owning a living thing. You know, I thought God made people free. We're supposed to be free like the birds. The chat is blowing up right now. I'm just reading the chat. Oh yeah, Rose, we definitely have to save the children. Yeah, that was interesting though. The genetically modified. So they had one raptor. One raptor gave birth on its own without like a partner. It just like made another one, and then the guy in the previous Jurassic World, his daughter, he cloned her, and then she gave birth to another clone on her own. And the thing was, when she made a copy of, she basically made a copy of herself, she like changed some of the imperfections. So it really is crazy. Yeah, it was crazy rituals last night. Did you catch the rituals last night? If you're not on our Twitter, you should really check out our Twitter account. We have a very powerful Twitter. We made some Twitter bombs last night. It was fun. No, it's interesting. It said mind control upside down. You see that shirt? It said mind control, and it was upside down. It was weird, Light Warriors. It's crazy. Yeah. You guys are all, you guys are the best, and you know, we're all changing the world one day at a time. That's why every day we do this, every day. 9 a.m. Please subscribe to the channel. Sophia Sandoval. Thank you so much, Sophia. Sophia writes, powerful message. I'll be watching Jurassic Park next on my list. Thank you. Much love. Yeah, check it out. Check out Jurassic Park. It's a, what do they give? 4 star? 4 stars. I give it 4 stars. 4 stars for awakening. 4 stars for seeing what's going on in the... Lisa Diaz writes, I don't watch the Super Bowl. That's great. Now, Twitter is back, Jenna. Twitter is tremendous right now. Love the Twitter. Yeah, you could actually speak there. It's not like those other apps that are powered by Meta. You gotta watch out for those Meta things. If you didn't know, we go over this all the time. Just look up Meta meaning in Hebrew. Check it out. Check it out. I don't know. You know, they said men's hearts will fail them for fear. If you saw these giant locusts coming in those swarms of thousands, picture thousands of locusts, the size of like a small dog, like landing and like biting and eating, and that was the creepiest part. That was more disturbing than the dinosaurs, honestly. So yeah, they genetically modified giant. It did, right, Rihanna Star? It really, if they made those big ginormous bugs, maybe they can make little itty bitty tiny microscopic ones too. I don't know. So yeah, I'm watching the movie and I'm saying that looks like, I saw a commercial for BioNTech. I said that looks like this Biosyn in the movie. Isn't it crazy? Yeah, last night I saw, it was actually in the pre-game. I keep my eyes open. They had these little robots on 4 legs dancing with the dancers. So they had human dancers, and they had little tiny robot dogs with 4 legs dancing as the false idol was singing as well. That was on the song thing that they had in the pre-game before the main ritual went on. And then there was this woman last night, and she had on the big red dress. Remember you saw the big red dress, and all of the backup singers, which you can't see, again, covered the face, looked like massive hazmat suits. So you saw the big red dragon in the middle, and then you saw the hazmat suits dancing all around. What were your thoughts about last night as well? Karen writes the lady in red. Yeah, it's crazy. You know, they're all doing the same thing. You know, listen. I work with the university. No. Put on the ready. Put a like on the video, right? Put on the full armor of God, right? Put on, because they're giving birth to something, Althea, right? They're trying to give birth to something, right? Put a like on the video. Put on the full armor of God. Don't be afraid. You're actually creating the new reality yourself right now. What are your thoughts? You could even write your comments about last night. If you want to learn more about last night, come on the Zoom tonight. The link is in the description. Join Patreon Any tier, I'm very grateful. Whatever you choose, I'm grateful. Join in tonight. It's so great when we all come on Patreon together. We're going to talk more about Jurassic Park Dominion. We're going to talk more about the Biosyn. We're going to talk more about everything we discussed today. We're going to talk about what happened last night. Everyone's got questions. You got questions. We got answers. These are our everyday lives. Keep going. Smash the like button. Share this link on all platforms. The answers are right in front of your face, and you could see them in Jurassic World Dominion because they wanted to hold dominion over everything. Biosyn. It's crazy. It's a crazy world out there. I know. It's just a movie, though. It's just a movie. Night Warriors. It's just a movie. It's just a movie. What's even real? Did you watch those commercials last night? Did you watch the commercials last night? What's even real? Did you see that commercial? Light Warriors. What's even real? Did you watch the commercials last night? Watch everything with the open third eye, and you'll find the answers. They're right in front of our face. I love you all. I'll see you tonight on Patreon. The link is in the description. Take care. Bye for now.